Hey gang, welcome back to another edition of This Week at the Mahoning Drive-In, where we tell you all about what is playing this week at the Mahoning Drive-In Theater in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. So, a treat for horror fans. You want to book a room for the whole weekend because this is really some top-notch stuff. So, Thursday kicks off with the Thread Up Thursday, as we call them, replaces the old Tunnel Vision Tuesday. Thread Up Thursday single feature presentation of 1974's Deranged. This is I think it was the first cinematic, well, Psycho technically was the first cinematic take on the Ed Gein story, but this is a much truer to reality take on the Ed Gein story, filmed in snowy, cold Canada that just mirrors the cold, isolated, creepy feel of this film. Roberts Blossom stars as the man who would be Gein, and he's a lonely farmer who finds a very strange way of meeting and keeping the ladies in his home. Strangely, this is kind of a dark comedy at times. Once you've seen it more than once, you can kind of get where the humor is in this film, but it is a cold, creepy, one of the most shocking and disturbing films of the 1970s. Total drive-in movie. That will be screening on Thursday. On Saturday, we welcome back the amazing, the man, the myth, the legend, author extraordinaire Grady Hendrix returns to the Mahoning Drive-In Theater as Exhumed Films and the Mahoning present Burn, Witch Baby, Burn. This is an entire show built around Grady's upcoming book, and Grady will be with us both nights. So if you've never met Grady Hendrix, he's an amazing guy. If you want to meet Grady Hendrix, have your book signed, have anything signed, he will do that for free. And the man was up very late last year into the night, both nights, satisfying everybody who came through the line with chats and scrawls and doodles and anecdotes and photos and all that. Amazing guy. He will be hosting each night of the show. Friday night, we have Possession from 1981, The Brood from 1979, and It's Alive 1974, which was one of those TV spots that just traumatized a generation. Very, very simple, not even a shot from the movie TV spot that used to play on late night TV, and the kids who were lucky or unlucky enough to see it remember it to this day. Grady will introduce each night with sort of a slideshow lecture based on the themes of his book. They are very funny, very hilarious, and will have you trying to write down all these titles of books or films that he references to go and explore further. Saturday night we have, I don't know if you've heard of this one. It doesn't get a lot of play. 1977's Suspiria, the original by Dario Argento, followed by Burn, Witch, Burn from 1962, and Demon Witch Child from 1975. Once experienced, never forgotten. So this is great possession, witchy, demonic, baby-related horror movies. This is a total drive-in show. If you're like me and you kind of just missed out on the classic era of drive-ins playing just weird, scary, horrifying, trashy films on the big screen, all on 35 millimeter, courtesy of Exhumed Films, with thematic trailers before each film. This is a weekend you absolutely don't want to miss. At different films each night, Grady will be there both nights. You really kind of want to be here for the whole thing. Whoever survives that, and what's left of them, does not want to miss Sunday night. Sunday night is a first for the Mahoning Drive-In Theater in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. We welcome maestro, Italian film composer Fabio Frizzi, to the Mahoning lot and the Mahoning stage to perform a live score that he originally composed for Lucio Fulci's Zombie. Yes, that is 1980's Zombie, one of the most famous and infamous Italian zombie films, capitalizing on the success of the previous years or year earlier's Dawn of the Dead by George Romero. Zombie at the Drive-In is a blast anyway, but to see the score performed live by the man who created it and his band is not to be missed. I saw Frizzi to Fulci, as they build themselves, a couple years ago doing a live score to the Beyond, and it was amazing. He comes out, he's a super nice guy. There are multiple tier packages where you can meet and get photos with Mr. Frizzi. The details for that on the website. I won't get into that here, but you come on out, you're going to see him play the score live while the film plays, and they play a special version of the film that has the music stripped out. So unlike other times you might see somebody do a live score and you can still sort of hear the original music from the film, here you don't. The only music you're going to hear is the music the band is performing in front of you live. It is the composer's cut, as they say, of Zombie. We've never done a live show like this before. We are thrilled to welcome Maestro Frizzi to our lot. And as I said, I've met the man. He is a super sweet guy. So come on out, get tickets early because some or all of these shows may sell out. MahoningDIT.com for details. See you at the drive-in.